What's up, everybody? I've got something really cool to show off today, and that would be this right here, the brand new tremolo bridge from Floyd Rose called the Railtail. So I'm going to go over a quick rundown of the specs on the Railtail. If you want more info, there's a link in the description for the full specs from Floyd Rose, and I'll also put a link to a video they have on their channel that shows all of the inner workings in detail. So the Railtail is a dive-only tremolo. That means you can't pull up on the bar and raise the pitch of the strings. You can only push down on the bar to lower the pitch of the strings. When it's installed and set up properly, it will be decked and sit flat on the top of the guitar. Now, since it's not a floating style trem, this means that all of your double stops and bends will be in tune. And if you break a string during a gig, you won't run into any issues with the guitar getting thrown massively out of tune, and you'll at least be able to finish the song. But it's still a bit different from like a standard decked Strat style trem in that it's always in full contact with the rail, which is screwed into the body of the guitar. And just my opinion here, but I think that in particular is one of the things that makes it sound so good. It has a very full and rich sound to it. So I'm just going to expand a little bit more on the materials and the design. So everything is CNC'd from solid brass. That includes the base plate, the saddles, and the block itself. Also really cool about this is that the saddles have rollers on them, and they're actually functioning rollers. So that really helps to keep it in tune, I think. So I took the block out just so I could show you how cool it is. Really nice design, solid brass, really beefy, adds a lot to the sound. And this feature right here is really cool. If you notice, that's slanted on the edge, and they did that so you could get a greater range of dive. So when the bar, goes like that, the block goes like that rather, it would normally rub up against the back of your guitar. But since that cutout slant is there, that allows you to get a little bit more range. What's also pretty cool is you can actually position the location of the string block. You can change that, and you can move it as far forward or as far backward as you want, provided that it doesn't get caught on anything in the body of the guitar. And the last thing that I thought was really cool is the design of the arm holder. It's got two little Allen set screws on it, and you can set it up as loose or as tight as you want to. My personal style, I like it pretty tight. It's just really solid. There's no like clunking noise or anything like that. It doesn't feel like it's ever gonna like break off. Like I've actually had that happen with some other tremolos out there. I won't name drop anybody, but I think some of you might know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this arm is just ridiculously solid. Very cool design. I wish more trems had an arm design like that, to be honest with you. Final thoughts on the Railtail. If you're already sold on the idea of having a dive-only trem, then you should absolutely check out the Railtail. It's one of the best, if not the best, options available. Even if you're not exactly someone who likes trems at all, and you typically play hardtails, I would still suggest checking this out, because all you have to do really is take the arm out, and it not only functions like a typical hardtail, but it sounds like one too. And I think that's what surprised me the most about this. This is one trem that I've played, the one trem that I've played, that actually sounds just like a hardtail. I think anyone would be hard-pressed to find a difference in tone between the rail tail and an actual hardtail bridge, all other things being equal. Like it's the same guitar, same pickup, same neck, same strings, all that. Alright, so thank you so much for watching until the end of the vid. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Until next time.